Tonight, walking off the job. St. Louis County plow drivers give that notice to county officials. This as more snow is expected across the region.
And a fire destroys a home and claims the life of a woman on the Iron Range. Everything we know about the blaze.
Plus, we're on the scene of a truck versus building that's causing a big traffic backup in Superior.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Baki.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. A fire on the Iron Range has destroyed a home, and tonight we're learning that it has claimed at least one life.
It happened on the 700 block of North Court in Eveleth around 11 a.m. CBS 3's Emma Quinn joins us live at the scene. And Emma, you've been on scene all day. What have you learned?
So, Kristen, Tony, fire officials did confirm that there was a 77-year-old woman inside the home. Now, according to a press release, they couldn't get to her in time due to heavy smoke and heat. Now, as you can see behind me, the fire, there is no home. The fire did destroy that home, and the fire is out now, but some streets are still blocked off surrounding the North Court area. Eveleth, Virginia, Fayette, and several other fire departments responded to the call. When they arrived, the house was up in flames and took them hours to put it out. Officials say the winter weather didn't impact their ability to put the fire out or access the fire hydrants, but there was significant damage.
The bulk of the fire is probably knocked down within an hour. The house is a total loss at this time.
Now, right now, we do not know the name of that woman who lived at the home. Her body is being taken to the medical examiner's office for an autopsy, and we hope to confirm more details later on tonight. Now, right now, the state fire marshal's office is here helping out with that investigation, and we will continue to bring you more information as it comes through.
All right, Emma Quinn in Eveleth tonight. Thanks, Emma.
All right, let's head over to Dave real quick. Dave, you're tracking a lot of stuff moving out there tonight.
Day number 2, snowstorm system number 2. Well, I use this term storm a little bit loosely here. It's up there a bit, but it's not that bad. We just have to be careful. Bottom line is, though, another winter weather advisory for a portion of the area here tonight through the middle stripe of the region this time rather than the northern tier. Snow is possible tonight because of that low pressure system tracking to our north and heading to the east. That's backed up by a cold front being driven along by an Arctic high pressure system. So after snow tonight and through early tomorrow afternoon, then it's going to get clear and cold for a little while before the third round of snow hits us come Friday and Saturday. Let's take a look at the day planner here for our Wednesday, and the chance for snow overnight starts at about 60%, then after midnight builds towards 90% and stays that way for several hours. But once we get towards noon, we start to go towards a 50-50 shot of it going away. Temperature-wise, 10 above to start the day tomorrow, climbing up to a high of 17, which is near normal. But again, with the high pressure coming in from the Arctic, we will go below zero by Thursday morning. Thursday should be sunny but nippy. Then it's cloudy again by Friday with that third round of snow, which we'll tell you more about in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. A big meth bust in Hibbing landed 3 men behind bars. Court documents show William Foster, Robert Goebel, and Kenneth Pogorelic, all of Hibbing, have been charged with various drug-related crimes. According to the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, authorities executed a search warrant on January 8th at Hibbing's Oliver Apartments. Pogorelic was allegedly found with more than 300 grams of meth. Goebel and Foster were each found with several small bags of meth. All 3 are due back in court later this month.
Cloquet police say they are seeing a dramatic increase in the amount of school bus stop arm violations. The Cloquet Transit Company says they typically see about 5 to 10 per year. This year, they've already seen 27. Only 15 of those have been sent to the police, and due to lack of information, not all have been issued tickets. Minnesota state law says you must stop your vehicle when a school bus is stopped and has its stop arm extended. A driver should not move the vehicle until that school bus stop signal arm is retracted and the red lights are no longer flashing. The transportation coordinator says the laws are in place to make sure kids get on and off the bus safely.
When people go through a four-way stop, I mean, it's there, you know it's there, it's the law. Why would you do that? You know, it's a big yellow bus carrying precious cargo. Be wary, be cautious around these vehicles.
The Cloquet Police Department is urging those who are able to safely call 911 when they see an instance like this. occur out on the roadways. Cook County Commissioners have voted to accept refugees within county lines. The unanimous vote happened early Tuesday morning. Now, this all stems from an executive order President Donald Trump issued back in September. It says counties and states are now required to provide written consent stating their willingness to accept refugees for resettlement. The matter also went before St. Louis County's board last week. They voted to table it until May. Meanwhile, last week, Beltrami County became one of a handful of counties in the country to refuse refugee resettlement.
6 candidates are set to face off tonight in the 7th Democratic presidential debate. Tonight's showdown features 6 of 12 candidates still standing, the smallest lineup to take the debate stage yet. A poll released over the weekend shows Senator Bernie Sanders leading the pack in Iowa, followed closely by Senator Elizabeth Warren, former Mayor Pete Buttigieg, and former Vice President Joe Biden. Senator Amy Klobuchar and billionaire businessman Tom Steyer will also join them on stage. The debate will be the last opportunity for Iowa voters to compare the candidates side by side before their caucuses on February 3rd. No minority candidate will be there, even though Andrew Yang and former Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick are still in the 2020 contest. The debate is scheduled to begin at 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll be sure to bring you the latest right here on the CBS3 News at 10.
We're following some breaking news out of Superior where a truck has hit a home. Also in that area, there's what officials are calling a utility emergency, with our reporter in that area saying he smells gas as far as a mile away from the crash scene. We have not confirmed if those two things are connected, but this is a video of what we just got from our reporter on scene of the truck that hit that house. No word on injuries. As for the utility emergency, it's caused Highway 53 in Superior to close from 41st Avenue to 39th Avenue. There are reports of major traffic backups in that area as well. No word on evacuations. As mentioned, we do have a reporter on scene. We expect to have more reports, and we'll be bringing you updates throughout this show and on our website, CBS3Duluth.com. Striking in the snow. St. Louis County's union plow drivers announced today that they will officially walk off the job on Wednesday morning.
And this comes just as more snow is expected to hit the Northland. CBS3's Caitlin Moffitt joins us now. Caitlin, how does the county plan to keep the roads clear during this strike?
Yeah, Kristen and Tony, while St. Louis County is responsible for clearing more than 3,000 miles of roadway, including this one right here in Duluth, and they say while the Teamsters are on strike, the county plans to use public work supervisors and other licensed workers to drive those plow trucks. Now, in a statement today, spokespeople said that they are prepared to strike until their demands are met. Back in December, the nearly 160 union members asked the county for a better wages, benefits, and health insurance. After several rounds of mediation, Teamsters union members voted to deny the county's final offer on Saturday. That move opened up a 20-day strike window, which began at 12:01 this morning. While all the Teamsters plow drivers showed up to work today, it will be a different story tomorrow. Some are worried that with people who are unfamiliar with the plow routes at the wheel, it could slow down the process. County spokespeople acknowledged that yesterday.
The big message for the public is roads will still be plowed. It may take us longer, but we do have licensed qualified operators to drive the plows.
Now, according to a statement from Teamsters spokespeople, there will be ongoing pickets at each Public Works Department location starting tomorrow morning. They also plan to picket by driving behind the Public Works vehicle if they are out on the road without Teamster drivers in them. Now, again, the Teamsters say they are prepared to keep striking until their demands are met. And we'll hear from them coming up tonight on the CBS 3 News at 10.
All right, this is something a lot of folks will keep their eye on. Thanks, Caitlin. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, the Bear Grease Sled Dog Race is just around the corner, and this year they're getting some love from an international film crew. Details coming up.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Record high temp for this date is 51 degrees from 1894. Of course, it didn't get that warm today, and it will cool down towards normal, which is 19 by tomorrow. Following that, on Thursday, an Arctic outbreak. How low will we go temperature-wise and how much snow in between? We'll talk about all of this coming up after our break.
America isn't just sick of Donald Trump. America's getting sicker. There are 1 million more uninsured Americans every year under Trump, and he's repeatedly tried to repeal Obamacare. Mike Bloomberg will make sure everyone without health coverage can get it, and everyone who likes theirs keep it, while capping fees to lower costs. As mayor, he helped expand coverage to 700,000 more people and champion women's reproductive health. As president, he'll give access to everyone.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Bart picks me up when I call.
It gets me to my appointments.
It gets me to class.
It gets me to practice.
It gets me to go shopping.
It gets me from school.
It gave me my mobility back.
And it gets me here with my friends.
The bus is always warm.
At Bay Area Rural Transit, we have over 82,000 reasons to ride. One for every person who lives here.
At Papa Murphy's, we've got high-class pizza for a low price. Right now, the Chicken Bacon Artichoke Pizza is just $9. Pick one up today for just $9 and enjoy a slice of the good life. We make it, you bake it, Papa Murphy's.
At Super One Foods, you'll find more than just low prices and better choices. You'll find friendly faces like ours, working hard to save you money.
Super One has a tireless commitment to quality and freshness and a goal of delivering 5-star service to every customer to bring the absolute best value to your shopping experience. Check out these specials available at all Super One locations going on now.
So stop into the Super One Foods right in your neighborhood. Super One Foods, serving you with low prices and better choices.
Northwest Outlet, your winter clothing headquarters for men, women, and kids. Northwest Outlet stocks more winter clothing than anyone in the area. Hurry, for a limited time only, save up to 40% off on any in-stock Columbia and the North Face winter jackets, pants, boots, gloves, hats. That's right, up to 40% off. Spend more, save even more. Nobody even comes close to their gigantic winter inventory. Save up to 40% off on any in-stock Columbia and the North Face. Northwest Outlet, the family's winter clothing headquarters.
In the Army National Guard, family means everything.
Our parents, they were really supportive that all 5 of us would join.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard instills pride that you and your family will share. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
FBI, stop!
If you're on the list,
This fugitive is out for blood.
they're on your trail.
She'll do whatever it takes.
Blood on the front seat.
We just crossed state line. Let's find out exactly what she wants. Let's close the net.
New FBI Most Wanted, tonight 10/9 Central on CBS.
CBS3 Weather is brought to you by St. Luke's. Now, the CBS3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Tonight we're looking at round 2 of the snow, so another night and another winter weather advisory. Tonight we shifted from the north to the south. Last night up north of Duluth here towards the Iron Ranges, whiteout conditions from that snow that fell. Now in the central parts of our region, that chance comes to people there overnight tonight through about tomorrow afternoon. Winter weather advisory this time around covers east central Minnesota, the Twin Ports, and northwestern Wisconsin. Right now it looks like the range is off the hook, and the same deal for the Upper Peninsula. But if things change, we'll let you know all about it. And again, this is only 2 of 3 snow systems coming this week. We'll talk about the third one in a bit after we talk about an Arctic outbreak that's coming our way. So a wintry kitchen sink is clunking us on the head here for the next couple of days. Right now at the airport in Duluth, it's 19 above. Clouds, well, they've tried to thin out after this morning's snow chance, but now the nighttime second chance is coming around, so they're probably going to thicken again. Wind currently is westerly 8 miles per hour, relative humidity 81%, and our temperatures go from 12 in International Falls to 15 towards Buell and Chisholm, 19 Ely, 12 Grand Rapids, 19 Moose Lake and Proctor, but 23 in Superior. Similar temperatures, just a hair cooler up most of the North Shore. 23 Hayward, upper 20s Ashland, and mid to upper 20s for the Upper Peninsula. Cold front is coming in from the northwest, so we're going to be following suit with Baudette here over the next couple of days, with an Arctic outbreak hitting us especially hard come Thursday morning. But right now, we're just getting tickled rather than hit hard, as low pressure systems bringing snow showers currently in Ontario, and there's been a couple of them popping up here in the tip of the arrowhead for Minnesota. The rest of us, though, in the next couple of hours, will start to get our chance filling back in, and then by tomorrow afternoon, again, we may have to do some more shoveling. Much of the area to the north and to the east looking at about 1 to 3 inches of snow. But the area with the advisory from northwestern Wisconsin in through east central Minnesota and the Twin Ports, that's the zone where 3 to 6 is possible. The 6 is probably more likely toward the snow belt, and then the 3 more likely for many of the rest of us. But again, that's enough to slick up the roadway, so of course travel cautiously, at least through tomorrow afternoon. Our Wednesday map shows once the low pressure goes, Arctic high pressure drives ahead a cold front. That's why we're going to clear up and cool down for Thursday. And then as early as Friday, the next batch of snow comes. System number 3 builds out of the west and plows towards us Friday and Saturday, especially Friday night through Saturday afternoon. And this one could be another 6 inches of snow coming down the pike here before things settle down conversely next Sunday. Forecast tonight, well, temperatures come down. They'll go towards 2 below near International Falls, be as warm as 10 to 14 right by the lake. 60% snow chance builds in. 40% snow chance overnight for Wisconsin, Michigan, with lows there from 10 to 14 above. Then tomorrow, though, it turns into an 80% chance for primarily a morning snow chance for the UP and northwestern Wisconsin, with high temps running about 20 to 25 degrees. And in Minnesota, it's a wider range of temps. Could be only 8 towards International Falls and Bike and places like that. 15 to maybe 20 the rest of the Gopher State. 90% chance for that morning snow. And then once we get into Thursday, there's the one-day Arctic blast with 10 below in the Twin Ports, daytime high 2 above, clear to partly cloudy sky up aloft. And then the third round of snow comes Friday night and Saturday. 70 to 80% chance for what we'll say is another 3 to 6 inches of snow. And of course, as I always say, that offer is subject to change. And when we see changes here, well, we in the Weather Center will let you know about them.
Yeah, I'm happy to know that my drive might be a little easier tonight, because last night, whew,
not fun?
Tested my winter driving skills.
Yeah, so you ran into those whiteout conditions up north, huh?
I absolutely did, yeah. Quite a few people on the highway with me as well, but we were all taking it slow and being safe, so that was good.
That is good.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
Well, we're just under 2 weeks away from the longest sled dog race in the lower 48 states, happening right here in the Northland. Mushers and their teams are getting ready for the John Bear Grease Sled Dog Marathon. The 300-mile race kicks off Sunday, January 26th at Billy's Bar in Duluth. The full-distance teams are expected to finish a few days later at Grand Portage and Grand Marais. Bear Grease spokespeople say this year there will be a Norwegian production crew filming the race for its Arctic tour, which also includes the famed Iditarod race in Alaska. That also means the Bear Grease will be broadcasted live on the crew's website.
The Bear Grease is a qualifier for the Iditarod, so we've had a long-standing partnership, and it's great to see all of these races kind of combining. We're starting to see a lot of synergies happening online through the mushing community, and we're all excited to kind of learn about the other races and learn about other cultures across the world.
And coming up at 10 tonight, we hear from race officials about why they're expecting some extra fast finish times this year.
All right, speaking of sports, Kelly's here now. What's going on?
I am. Twins locking down some talent already for next year. It's never too early to start baseball. Plus, a historic day for the future of the WNBA. That's next.
Get very lucky Thursdays at the Bear. CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Toyota. New state-of-the-art dealership. Same President's Award-winning service. KohlerToyota.com.
Great Lakes Stone. Not only are we your reliable resource for quality building products in the Northland, we're now offering a full-service installation with our workmanship guarantee. With our network of landscape and masonry professionals standing by to work with our clients, there's still time to get on our schedule for winter. Call or stop in today or schedule an exclusive one-on-one appointment at our website at GreatLakesStone.com.
I guarantee you, if your home just burned to the ground or you had a major accident, your first thing you're going to think about is not going to be, I just saved $500 on my auto and home insurance today. It's going to be, am I covered? At Vernon Insurance Agency, our first, second, and third goal is that you understand your coverage, there's no gaps in coverage, and your claims are covered when you have them. Call Vernon Insurance Agency today, 218-384-3970.
When I went to Aspen Dental, they asked me, what's wrong? I go, I had rotting teeth in my mouth. My fiance hadn't seen me smile in 10 years. I have a child on the way here in the next 5 months. I would like to be able to smile in his first picture when he's born. They said we can do that. If I would have known that I was going to be 50 times happier with dentures, I would have fixed it before.
At Aspen Dental, we're all about yes. Like yes, dentures start at $3.99 per arch. And yes to a 90-day denture money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Book at aspendental.com or call today.
Gary Wesley's award-winning Elvis is coming to Bad River Lodge and Casino Saturday, January 18th. Doors at 8, music at 9, and admission is free. As always, we're your destination for live entertainment. And we'll see you at Bad River Lodge and Casino.
At Miller Hill Subaru, we believe in the mission of saving homeless pets and placing as many as possible in loving homes. Nearly 800 pets have been given a second chance through the Subaru Love a Pet adoption event in the past 12 years. We sponsor rescue groups near and far who share in this mission, and it's clear our amazing community supports adoption, welcoming these deserving pets to their forever homes. This is what collaboration and commitment to our community means to us.
In fast food, there's value. Then there's fresh value from Subway. Fresh value is just $2.99 for the 6-inch oven-roasted chicken. Seasoned, all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. Fresh value is the $2.99 6-inch Veggie Delight with hand-cut veggies and freshly baked bread. Fresh value is freshly prepared for you, like the new Subway sliders starting at just $1.89. There's something for everyone. That's fresh value only from Subway.
They're live, they're local. Watch the CBS3 News with Kristen Baki and Anthony Matt tonight at 6, right after the CBS Evening News at 5:30.
Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
The Packers are turning the page onward now to the NFC Championship game against an opponent that will certainly present a lot of challenges. And because they presented challenges to Green Bay already this season. That's the San Francisco 49ers who took it to Green Bay 37-8 on Sunday Night Football back in the regular season. Matt LaFleur says that this will be a totally different game, though, from his viewpoint, as each team has changed a lot since Week 12 in late November. This week, Green Bay also looking to get healthy after the flu bug hit their locker room hard last week.
Yeah, that's just something that we're going to have to deal with. I thought our guys did as good as possible. I was really happy with our athletic training staff, with our doctors. We kept a lot of guys that weren't feeling well out of the building. So hopefully that's behind us, but we'll see.
Well, we just had to fine-tune the things that we were doing. I think we were in a really good position going into that last time we played the Niners, and you know, we just kind of coughed it up a little bit. We didn't go in with the greatest plan. We didn't go in with the right mindset to start the game, turn the ball over early, and put ourselves in a really bad position. So everybody being woke to that, you know, I think that'll be able to allow us to make a big change going into the next game.
The Packers take on the 49ers this Sunday at 5:40 p.m. on Fox. Switching to baseball, it is official. The Minnesota Twins have signed Miguel Sano to a 3-year contract with a club option for 2023. The infielder is guaranteed $30 million through 2022, followed by a $14 million club option for 2023. In 105 games this past season, the 26-year-old Sano hit 247 home runs. That'd be outrageous. With 19 doubles, 2 triples, 34 home runs for Sano. To hockey, the CEC girls hockey team has seemingly forgotten how to lose. The Jacks have not dropped a game since November 12th, over 2 months ago. Tonight, they'll put their 15-game win streak on the line once again, as CEC will be at home to take on Hibbing Chisholm, a team they beat 4-2 back on December 5th. They've outscored their opponents by an incredibly wide margin, 80-27, and are currently ranked 3rd in the Let's Play Hockey Class A rankings. We'll have highlights as they look to extend the streak to 16 games tonight in the CBS3 News at 10. Some more high school hockey action for your Tuesday night on My 9 Sports. The Cloquet Esco Carleton guys 8-6 Lumberjacks head up to Grand Rapids to take on the 7-5 Thunderhawks. That game is set to begin at 7:30 p.m. over on My 9 Sports. It is a historic day for the future of women's basketball in the United States. As of today, the WNBA has reached a collective bargaining agreement for better compensation and benefits for players. The agreement includes significant increases to player cash compensation and benefits, a 53% increase to be exact. It also includes enhanced player treatment and experience when it comes to things like travel, accommodations, as well as improved health care benefits. Here is an overview of the agreement. Players will receive a 53% increase in salary. Cash compensation will triple to more than $500,000 for top players, and they also get enhanced travel standards, expanded career development opportunities to new child care, maternity, and progressive family planning benefits. Because before this, they didn't have health care that provided them with maternity leave or anything like that. They were flying coach, which doesn't sound that bad for a lot of people, but when you're hopping from game to game, overnight from overnight, it became delayed games for teams. So this is huge. It's a huge step in the right direction, and it's going to last over 8 years. So it's kind of this push that the WNBA needed and the players wanted. So it's kind of like, look where it could go from here, and hopefully it'll kind of build them up.
It's monumental.
It's
for
the
WNBA.
Huge.
Like, this is a big deal.
It's a big deal for the WNBA, and it's also a big deal for women's sports as a whole, because I think a lot of sports with women's hockey, women's soccer, this is kind of going to be following suit for those sports as well. I don't think this is going to be the last for women's sports as a whole.
Yeah.
Keep following it.
Exciting news.
Yeah.
Well, before we go, 2 daredevils have flown through the famed Heaven's Gate in China wearing jetpacks. That sounds fun. Both of them jumped out of a helicopter before flying with carbon fiber wings powered by 4 reactors. Excited crowds watched as the pair soared through the air, navigating around the area's mountainous terrain as they successfully flew through the natural archway. One of the daredevils described the experience as just a bit scary. I think that's putting it lightly.
Ooh, that video is making me a little...
Wow.
Wow, I don't know about that.
That's not for me.
No, definitely not. All right, Dave.
I could do that.
We have
Johnny
you have
Quest.
so much to talk about, right?
Yeah.
A lot going on in the weather.
We have a fair amount of snow coming once again, just like last night, but for a slightly different zone. Let's take a look at where our winter weather advisory is tonight. And again, last night it was for the North Shore and up around the Canadian border. It's moved a little bit southward here, and so now affects east central Minnesota, just south of the Iron Ranges down through the Hinckley area, including the Twin Ports, and then pushing eastward into northwestern Wisconsin. So that'll be in effect until tomorrow afternoon, and 3 to 6 inches of snow possible there. Up north on the Iron Ranges and in the UP, I think we're probably going to get 1 to 3, and then the third round of snow could be with us by the weekend.
All right, thanks for joining us.